ocean. It's called Samudra. We are here at Polonnaruwa, the medieval kingdom of Sri Lanka, which the civilization was the best during that time. What we see over there on the southwest, I think it's the Anga Meadow.
Yeah, so towards the southwest of the park lies the Anga Meadow National Park, and towards the south, over the mountains we see over there, is the Floodplains National Park. Polonnaruwa, the city of Polonnaruwa, is actually surrounded by quite a few national parks, mainly the Vaskamu and the Somawati as well. So we are here today in Polonnaruwa to explore this area, mainly the southern national parks, which are Anga Meadow and Floodplains, and if time permits, to have a look at the culture that surrounds Polonnaruwa as well.
And there are some pretty other stories or folklores about Polonnaruwa, even right where we are. Let's check out and see how the day goes down. You feel hungry?
Yeah, why? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Exactly. Let's have some good wood apple. Semi-ripe. Try this one. Seems to be good.
Still a bit raw, but wood apple is a typical dry zone fruit of Sri Lanka. You can find it all around here.
Especially in Polonnaruwa.
Yeah. I think the ripe fruit is also good against certain poisons.
No, the elephants love it.
Yeah.
They have plenty. But the best part is when the dung comes out, you only get the shell but nothing inside. That's the best part. Five kilometers down the bund to Anga Meadow, we found this little cave or this tunnel. According to folklore, this tunnel leads to Naula, or the central province of Sri Lanka. King Parakram Bahu has built this tunnel to exit during an invasion. As the
It's
moon
all sealed, closed.
is closed.
It doesn't look like there's any archaeological work getting done here as well.
But there's more to see. Let's take a day.
So, as you can see, with the coming of the northeastern monsoon, these farmers have started to prepare their rice fields for sowing. It's written that during the Polonnaruwa kingdom, that this area, these farms produced enough rice to sustain the whole country.
Yes, and especially the two seasons, the Mahakanna and the Yalakanna, they're getting prepared for the Mahakanna right now. As we see, the buds are blooming out, so it'll be a real green red once it's bloomed out to the next season, that will be on April.
Okay, so this is the Samudra. It's the largest lake in Sri Lanka. And it was built by King Bahu during the Polonnaruwa kingdom. The lake provides water for all the agricultural projects that happen around Polonnaruwa.
It's not only agriculture. There's a fishing village too. People are dependent on fishing as well. Samudra supplies to all the human. That's why King Samudra made it a special place to people to store the water during the monsoon and people to fish and for agriculture. So take a look, go around. Yeah. We are 16 kilometers away from Polonnaruwa. This area that we are in is called Dimulagala. We are entering into an archaeological site called the Pulligoda cave. Like cave paintings are there in Sri Lanka everywhere. What do you think, Damien?
Yeah, I think the interesting thing about the paintings here is that no one is exactly sure what the theme is about.
But we have to check out and see how it looks like. So let's have a look and see. This whole wall would have had paintings and
probably it looks like there's been a big bit of plaster chipped off. I like the metal structure around it. Probably done.
At least it's preserved, yes.
Yeah.
Seems like the Anuradhapura times that the pictures are done.
They look a little bit like the Sigiri frescoes, but I'm not sure because they have like the bottom parts as well, the legs. And that red color, well, halo-like thing around the heads.
It's been described as saints in certain...
Oh, gods, I think, yeah, something like that.
Something like that. But I'm pretty sure it's under the unknown fact of Sri Lanka. Do you think there would be other paintings around? Maybe there would have been, but with time everything would have been decayed.
Possibly, if there are other caves around here as well.
Remember at Madhuroye we had the same experience, the places that we went in? I mean, we are on the suburbs of Madhuroye right now.
Yeah, well, Yeah, on the other side of Mazur.
Exactly. Why don't we go out there? There's a cave. Maybe we have something to see over there.
Yeah.
Let's move. Nice shelter. I wish if I can live here. What do you think?
Check out the moss here.
The moss, the lichens.
So we just climbed to the top of the Dimbulagala mountain. Well, actually the mountain next to Dimbulagala, where the cave frescoes were. And man, it's amazing up here. We did not expect it to be like this up here. There's a small plateau, a clearing here with small boulders and everything. And you can see for miles around all the paddy fields, the small mountains, the rocks, everything. It's so beautiful up here.
And the view is mesmerizing. This is the unknown factor of Sri Lanka.
Yeah, true.
So, we are so lucky to come over here. So done, man.
Ooh.
It was a good hike, yeah?
Water level's gone up.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do a swim. That's what we've been looking for, the Anicut, which was built by King Parakram Bahu. This is the main water resource that has been diverted to Parakrama Samudra or to fill Parakrama Samudra. Maybe we are very lucky to see on a day like this where the water levels has risen and rain and maybe, but we are going to miss is a swim.
We have been traveling south along the Parakram Samudra Lake from Polonnaruwa, and behind us is the Angammadilla National Park. Angammadilla is one of the new national parks, I think protected since 2006. So because of this reason, it's also one of the not so famous national parks.
And also the Anicut of Angammadilla starts here. This is where the water flows comes from the central province that flows into Parakrama Samudra. So this is where it all starts. So let's have a look how the park looks like.
Don't touch it. It's we're inside the national park. Protected animals.
Maybe he's about 6 months.
Probably around that, yeah.
Look at the texture.
Yeah.
I mean, the long one has
Haven't properly come out yet.
only the color, and I hope we'll meet him again.
Maybe one day. They have a very long lifespan.
Yes, yes, yes.
There's quite a lot of egrets here, cormorants, and we saw quite a few storks as well, woolly neck storks. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see much animals inside the park, did we?
Yeah.
I did see a barking deer once, and we did see a couple of spotted deers crossing the road, but
Few elephants have passed, but we never got to see any. But the fascinating part is, I see a village over there. People and the ecosystem, even it's a national forest, it's very much integrated. You can see that everywhere that we have traveled around Polonnaruwa, the medieval kingdom, but this is more spectacular. Why don't we go to that edge and just have a look?
yeah, I want to take another photograph of the skylark as well.
Let's do it.
It looks like we're at the end of a journey today. We started the program by the shows of Parakram Samudra, and it looks like we're going to end it here by the shows of the Parakram Samudra as well. We managed to explore the surrounding areas around the lake, the national park, Angam National Park, and now we've come back here again to the border of the lake.
Indeed, it's a mesmerizing edition of My Sri Lanka. The medieval kingdom was the most beautiful experience on my travel journal. So it would be yours too. Let's meet up in another epic episode of My Sri Lanka into the Album.
Ciao!